Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be listing my top 20 KINKS songs. I am a fan of the KINKS and I love their music. That's why I had to settle with a top 20 list. I tried to get it down to a 10 and I just couldn't do it. I just love so many of their songs. But unlike with me being a fan of the Beatles, where I can name every one of their songs, I know all the lyrics, I've listened to their songs countless of times, I am not as familiar with every KINKS song. So there may be some songs I've heard in the past and haven't heard them in a while, and I've forgotten about them. So there may be some really good KINKS songs which I haven't included in my list. So if I'm missing one of your favourites, let me know in the comments. It may be a song that I haven't heard in a long time. I'm now going to list my top 20 for KINKS songs and give a very brief reason why the songs are in my top 20. So starting with number 20, it's Supersonic Rocket Ship. The tune just dragged me right in with this track. I think it's a very catchy and feel-good song. At number 19, I have Victoria, another song where the beat just grabbed me. I think it's a good, strong opening track from their Arthur album. At number 18, I have David Watts. When I first listened to the KINKS, this song stood out to me. It's the opening track from their Something Else album, and like the Victoria, I think it's a very strong song to start with. I was intrigued by the lyrics, and the fa-fa-fas just got stuck in my head long after listening to it. At number 17, I have Come Dancing. It was written in 1982, and I think it fits well with the era. Another very catchy song that just makes me want to dance. At number 16, I have A Well-Respected Man. I like hearing Ray's strong British accent while listening to this song. I think that the song has a country sound to it, which I find catchy and enjoyable. At number 15, I've got Don't Forget to Dance. This is a more slower song, and I didn't initially find it as catchy as some of their other songs, but it really grew on me. I just find the melody so beautiful and peaceful. At number 14, I've got Death of the Clown. When I first heard this song, before I really knew much about the KINKS, I knew it wasn't Ray's voice and found out that it was his brother Dave. And I just really liked his singing style, and I thought it was very different, and it pulled me into this song, and that's why this song quickly became one of my favourites. At number 13, I've got Plastic Man, another song that I got into very quickly for the catchiness of it, and I recently learned that the song was actually banned by the BBC for using the word bum. At number 12, I have Ape Man. Another song I find really catchy and was pulled in immediately with its sound, and it just gets stuck in my head every time I hear it. At number 11, I have See My Friends. When I first heard this song, I initially thought of Within You Without You by George Harrison from the Beatles, and because of this, I loved it straight away. I find it a very psychedelic song, and I love the dragged out drone sound to it. At number 10, I have Days. This was one of the first KINKS songs I knew before really knowing it was by the KINKS. I think it's a beautiful song with touching lyrics. At number 9, I've got You Really Got Me. Another one of their more known songs, and another song I knew before really getting into the KINKS. I think it's a fantastic rock and roll song, really catchy, always gets stuck in my head, and I just have to sing along to it every time. It just had to be in my top 10. At number 8, I've got Shangri-La. The opening section of this song is one of my favourite openings to a song. I love the haunting sound. I just really think it's a terrific song, and I love the transitions throughout. At number 7, I've got Dedicated Follower of Fashion. This was another quick favourite of mine from hearing it for the first time. A humorous and very British song. I love the musical sound and the catchy tune, another song that just gets stuck in my head every time I hear it. At number 6, I've got I'm Not Like Everybody Else. I love the quiet to loud parts in this song. I just think it sounds so powerful, and although simple, I also really love the lyrics to this song. Now moving on to my top 5. And at number 5, I have Lola. This was another quick favourite of mine, another song I find really catchy, another one that just gets stuck in my head. I never seem to get bored listening to it either, and I just knew immediately that it just had to be somewhere in my top 5. At number 4, I have Village Green. I can listen to this song over and over and not get bored. I really love this song. I think it has a very catchy melody with charming lyrics. I really do love this song. Now, although making this top 20 list was really hard, it took me a very long time to select my 20 and the order of which I was going to put them in. I already immediately knew my top 3 favourite songs. I wasn't too sure where to put these 3 songs, so I didn't know which one I preferred, but these 3 definitely are my top 3 favourite The KINKS songs. They've remained my top 3 for a very long time. I don't think they're going to change. So at number 3, I have Celluloid Heroes. I have really clear memories of first hearing this song because it actually brought me to tears. I think that the lyrics are amazing and it's such a beautiful song. It gives me goosebumps every time I hear it. It definitely easily made my top 5. I think some of you may guess what at least one of my songs is going to be now, and at number 2 it is Waterloo Sunset. If not number 1, it had to be number 2. I think this is one of their greatest songs in my opinion. It's one of their most well-known songs. I think those that aren't a fan of the KINKS may have heard this song, and I think it's a well-known song with reason. It is just an incredible song. I always get lost listening to it and I never get tired of hearing this song. And at number 1, it's Sunny Afternoon. This was the first KINKS song I heard before knowing really much about the KINKS at all. I actually didn't know it was the KINKS who sang this song a few years ago, but I just knew I loved the song. I always have to sing it out loud every time I hear it. I just think it's an incredible song. It's one of those timeless songs really, and I think it will always remain my favourite The KINKS song. I have lots of memories of it, and like I said, I never ever get bored hearing it. And that completes my list of 20 favourite The KINKS songs. If I've missed out one of your favourite The KINKS songs, please let me know in the comments below. It may be because I am a little unfamiliar with it, so I will definitely check out the song if I haven't heard it before or I'm unfamiliar with it. I do plan to make more of these top 20 videos from bands, mostly from the 60s because I love the 60s music. Some of my favourite bands of all time are 60s bands, so I do plan to make more top 20 or top 10 videos of some of my favourite bands. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!